Alright, how's it going? YouTube, BoilerRest66 back again with some more gameplay of Diablo 3. Now, episode 10 I thought was going to be messed up, and I was like, man, we're going to have a whole section of this quest that is just going to be gone. But when I started Bandicam up to do this one, it gave me a thing that says that my last file recorded was corrupted. Do you want to fix it? I said yes, and bam, took care of it. So now we're going to have two of them because I'm going to go ahead and play on. It's a wonderful thing. I had no idea Bandicam could do that. She's got some new stuff. Maybe we had better take a look.
Hey, what people throw away. I want to buy some of it.
And it's not going to do us any good because we have no money. Hopefully she has those boots when we come back, unless we find something better before then. Oh man, and also the mantle of the hawk. She did not have those when I checked with her before signing off. Hopefully she'll have them there when we come back. So let's go ahead and peel away, go back where we were. And which way were we going? I'm so confused. I do believe we were going this way. Because I happen to know the direction that you normally move here in Diablo 3. So I was doing Van Helsing, and it did the same thing with that corrupt file, and now I just find out that I could have done it. And I was talking about Van Helsing in the last video too, which you'll hear that before you even hear this, what I'm saying now. So basically I lied to you in that video and didn't even know it. Actually I didn't lie to you because I did delete those, so I'm going to have to start that all over again, which is kind of a shame because I got quite a ways into it actually. In just 2 episodes even. Went through 2 characters because it was saying that my file was too old and it could not load, and I come to find out the whole reason why there was any issue whatsoever. That's the way we need to go, so I'm going to turn around and go back out here and fight some more stuff. The whole reason it was messing up was that my hard drive was full. Come to find out, these videos that I make are over a gig each. And it's a gigabyte just for the small ones that I do. So you can imagine, like say the one that I did that was over an hour long, you could imagine how many gigabytes that was. I did not look because I really did not want to know just how badly that was taking up my hard drive. So what I need to do now is if I download anything new, I have to put it on my D drive because my C drive is just filling up like crazy. Okay, that I believe, I can't see, but I think that's where we need to be. But we can't get there from here, so we got to go a different route. I just want to go ahead and make sure that we hit all avenues here before, which I might have done this already. I don't remember exactly where I was when I signed off, but I know I didn't see any of this. Guess there's nothing out here. Take those down just because I can. Oh, here we go. Blood Cellar. This is another place that I have not seen at all. At least I don't recall it.
The hounds are distracted. They will take no notice of me.
Well, whether they'll take no notice of me or not, I'm going to destroy them.
boxes to save my life.
Really, dude? You was hiding underneath a bunch of dead bodies.
Please, take this for saving me. It is the least I can do.
Okay, what's that gonna be worth? 93 gold. Because it sure helped anything I would use. Magic amulet. Is that better than the one she's got? Nope. Had to check. Not very often do those vases actually give you coin, but every now and then you'll find an oddball one that will. So I just go ahead and shoot them anyway. Alright, we'll go ahead and continue on the way I know is the right way to go. And that's right through here. You always want to make sure you move quickly, because those green things, I've said it in the last one, you cannot shoot them down. They will automatically hit you if you are standing in the way.
You're a necromancer, aren't you? What brings you here?
Powerful spirits haunt these ruins. I was not strong enough to defeat them, but I was able to trap them. I fear the coven that invades the region will try to use the spirits for their nefarious purposes. But if you dare, you can try to put them to rest. Activate the totems to release the spirits, and be prepared to fight.
No problem, dude.
Can you hear their angry voices? Still more remain.
One more left.
The dead are insidious, my friend. Do not forget that.
I have vanquished the spirit. Let's see what that necromancer has to say.
The voices fade. The spirits in this place are calm. I can begin the work of freeing them. The howling of the spirits lessens. You have put them to rest. Wait. Listen. The coven! We have denied the coven, but I fear they will find other, darker powers to exploit. Thank you, and go with the blessings of Rathma.
Whoever Rathma is.
2 decades ago, my mentor faced the forces of evil and emerged victorious. I cannot hope to surpass his achievements, but I will try to bring balance to the raging forces that threaten to tear the world asunder in these days. The spirits are restless near Chaldean. I must quiet them.
Away with you!
These little guys sure do try. However, they just cannot defeat me. This is a new camp. It was never here before. So much new stuff in the game now. I had no idea they were doing all that. Come out, wherever you are, there you are. We better use a potion. So yeah, I'm really thankful that Bandicam has that fix. It was gonna really make me a little bit upset, and possibly you too, to find out that I did a section that you did not get to see. Yeah, you don't have to break those, I just do it for the fun of it. I thought for sure I was going to be having to deny you one little section of this game. It wasn't a whole lot of it, but it was enough to say, hey, wait a minute, that's not where you were. I don't know what he thought he was going to be able to do. Yeah, couldn't quite get away, could you? Okay, how about we go check out the ruins and see what's going on down there. It's a multi-level. Oh boy. Have I played this one? I do not know for sure. I seem to recall there was an add-on to this one in the last patch, so this might be it. Now normally you don't get to see those until you go into that town we're trying to get to. For some reason they've shown up already. This is just level 1 of this area. There's also another level. The way things are going with all the extra add-ons, I may be able to go ahead and be leveled up enough to beat Belial my first go around. Usually it takes me a couple tries, but I'm going to be a higher level than what I normally am when I get to him, because we're not even close yet. We've still got a few more things we need to do before we actually get to Belial. We haven't even gone to the Emperor for the first time yet. And we actually go to the Emperor a couple times. I want to make sure I don't give anything away, but the Emperor's not who you think they are. Just
You won't survive that. My hatred is too low.
10 gold, we'll go back and get it.
Not enough hatred.
Used up all of our hatred, so gonna have to use the regular shots for just a little bit. Okay. I just like destroying their stuff. That's why I take those statues out. Okay, let's go this way. Anything out here? Yes, the way down to ruins 2. Now, some people might think this is almost cheating, using this particular character with this quick fire like this. But isn't it awesome? You can just take on anything with this. And I have asked if anybody wants me to do something different, play a different character in hell mode, or I mean hardcore mode. Hell mode's a long ways away. We still get through nightmare mode before we get to hell mode. But if you want me to play a hardcore mode with a different character, hardcore mode, once you die, you're done. All you gotta do is leave a comment and let me know you'd like to see me play a different character that does not have this rapid fire and do this kind of damage. Crowd control, you might call it. I'd be more than happy to do it for you. All I need is you to leave a comment and state what it is you want me to do. I will let you know, just in case you want me to play something that's harder. The Barbarian is very, very tough to get all the way through. Even Belial, because you have to be right up close and personal. He does not have ranged weapons.
No. There is an emptiness within me.
So that'd be one thing you could have me do that would be kind of hard for me to get anywhere with. Totally up to you. All you gotta do, leave a comment. So I have plenty of slots open, and if I have to, I can start or get rid of a couple characters so I can start a new one. I really only need to have one of every class going at any given time anyway. The ones I already have in nightmare mode, I will be keeping those for sure because I worked hard to get there where I'm at. In fact, if you really wanted me to, I could go ahead and start one in... No, sorry, I can't do that because I've already farther into it. I was gonna say... No, we'll cancel that. That I'd go ahead and run one in... what is it called next? Nightmare mode. I would run one of those, but I would be starting somewhere farther in because none of those will be right at the beginning. So I'd be better off going in.
Lord of Lies, is the most elusive of the 7 evils and is a master of deceit. It is said that he manipulated Asmodan into revolt against the prime evils. This began the Burning Hell's civil war, which ended with the dark exile of the prime evils to our mortal realm.
I apologize, I didn't mean to click on that book when I did. As I was saying, all of my ones that are in nightmare mode have already been played part way through, and I want to make sure that you see it from the beginning in nightmare mode if that's what you want. Now, if no one tells me they want to see the nightmare mode when I get to the end of this, I probably won't play it in nightmare mode because of the fact it's all the same thing already. Just some of the bosses are a bit tougher, especially the big bosses, Belial and Asmodan and Diablo. They are definitely tougher in Nightmare mode. But you might end up seeing me struggle with Belial and Asmodan and Diablo in this one and say, well, no, we don't need to see it in Nightmare mode. Or you just might want to see how many times I die in Nightmare mode. Either way. You can always do like good. Oh, well, how am I get back here when I did not find my destination? You can always do what Godzuki did and tell me of another game you'd like to see, or just suggest one, and then I'll go ahead and play it. As long as I can afford to get it. Okay, it's not that way. I'm gonna pull up the map. It looks like that upper corner is the only place it could possibly be. Because Godzuki told me about the incredible adventures of Van Helsing.
The Valrus manuscript lists Asmodan as the best battlefield commander of all demons, having defeated the angels many times in the eternal conflict across Pandemonium and the prime evils in the demonic civil war. If the Lord of Sin ever assaults our realm, we truly have much to fear.
So I will be starting one of Van Helsing, so y'all get to see that. Which means I have to start a whole new character because of the ones I've already done. I deleted those files not knowing that Bandicam can fix them. Let's activate that before we go in.
It is too quiet.
No, I just wish I would have went ahead and held on to them.
Captain of the Guard, you are hereby ordered to send a band of your most loyal men to secure the Qasim outpost. Control of the city hangs by a thread. The commoners are becoming restless, and it is imperative that we subdue them. Remain vigilant, for there may already be an outsider within our borders looking to stir up trouble.
For some reason, I just like to smash the rats and the bugs.
I need to reach Alcarnus. Please open the gate.
You must be mad. But if you're intent on rushing headlong to your death, talk to Captain David down in the command post. He's got the gate key.
Here you are, delivered unto me as a sacrifice. A gift from Lord Belial.
Really, Magda? Or did Belial send you here as bait to lure me away from Chaldeum? I will kill you, you know.
No! He would never betray me! Strike him down!
Belial is the Lord of Lies, Magda. The truth is, you were dead the minute you killed Cain.
Not a moment too soon. They plan to sacrifice us to Belial. Iron Wolves, take back the town!
Has Magda reached Alcarnus?
Yes, we've heard rumors of a horrible slaughter there.
Then I cannot delay any longer. Open the gate. Cain's death will soon be avenged.
Looks like we have gotten another level up, so we want to make sure we check our skills. See what we got new here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and check that just so I can go back to this. Get our new rune. Rapid fire does not have a new rune, but we got chakram. We don't want that. We want to keep rapid fire. New defensive.
Evil has always been drawn to
There we
these lands.
go. A new one for the one we're actually using. And companion. That's the one I want to use. A new one here. Fan of knives. Okay, we'll use that. There, now we have a new companion to go with us. Well, girly, you're gonna have to learn to get out of the way. I must say, that was not a very good ambush. When we find the gate, we don't want to get too close to it yet.
Hatred is too low.
Okay. So, something else that's changed.
Your fear betrays you.
I could have swore there was a gate that you had to go through and a big boss came out when you found that gate. Well, maybe it's the next section. That might be what I'm thinking of. We'll find out when we get there. Which may not be in this video because this is going to be a lengthy one. So as I was telling you about the fact that my hard drive gets full, I found out that what I need to do is after I upload a video onto YouTube, I have to move it to my D drive so that my C drive is not full. Because if my drive is full, it will corrupt the files. These guys are just too easy. We better look in here. See, this, I don't know if this is a wide open area or if there is a way in and there's something in there. I do see the way in, so let's go check and see if there's anything at all inside there. I thought that these stopped right there, but I didn't go far enough to really look.
I came here searching for a powerful ghost named Gesrum. We found him here, locked within the soul prisons.
But the cultist wounded me gravely in the desert, and I dare not try to destroy him. You must do what I could not.
Okay, another one of these. Which was not here before. Wonder if that means there's going to be a boss here like the other one. Yep, there he is. Not free for long, buddy. Find Alcarnus, and for some weird reason the arrow's pointing the other way. And it's been doing that even before the patch, so why it does that, I do not know. That's not the direction we need to go. I notice I'm actually doing things backwards than I normally do. I usually go clockwise every time, and for some reason these last few areas I've gone counterclockwise. Going against my own normal way of doing things. Aha! This was the area I was thinking of, and it's not a gate there, it just... Oh yeah.
I'm wounded.
That's bad. That could have been my first
My pack is full.
death. Okay, pack is full.
The light of the seraphim
And nothing I can
radiates
just
from him.
throw away.
He was an angel, but became a man in order to aid us.
You have been blessed by many.
I don't know about that.
I don't think there's anything here I can use. That's a Templar relic. She's not a Templar. What kind of relic would she use? Enchantress Focus. I don't recall ever picking anything up for the Enchantress. Oh, here's something we can get rid of. Pick those up. We might as well go back and sell stuff. Maybe be able to go ahead and get those 2 items that we needed from that girl. Because we did find a lot of gold. Yes, we're going to be able to get them. Put that on, sell this one. Okay, does she still have them? Yes, she does. Thank you very much for still having those. Might as well repair while we're here, and then we'll just head back. And I think we covered every area here except for this little bit. So we'll do that real quick and then continue on.
Diablo was the youngest of the prime evils, but I found him the most dangerous, for his power over terror left him incapable of feeling fear. Though he had easily possessed and corrupted many humans, Diablo's essence was finally trapped in a soul stone and banished to the unfathomable abyss 20 years ago.
Okay, after we can finish this area, that's where we'll go ahead and stop for this video.
Help us! You can't leave us here! Don't worry, I'm here to free you.
That is a powerful foe over there.
Now that one that came zipping in there and attacking, that's the ones with the staffs that sit there and pound them on the floor.
Take solace, friend. We will free the others.
That's what they turn into if you don't kill them quick enough.
The gods have answered my prayers.
This is the least we could do.
Okay, that's all the prisoners that we have to
Take solace, friend.
get.
We will free the others.
Of course, we're going to free everybody we can. We're going to clear this area before we go up the steps to the next one, which is still part of this area, so we'll finish it all off
We will free the others.
completely before we sign off.
My hatred is too low.
Another one of those gruesome demon disemboweling. Okay, looks like we went right past the dead villager earlier. And another cellar to go into.
I owe you everything.
Yes,
May
you
your
do,
words
so
be a
give it
sweet
to me.
friend.
Now there's one of the few times that you actually get something out of those vases. So now you see why I go ahead and shoot a whole bunch of them, because you never know when it's going to give it to you and when it's not. Looks like I missed a few of these dead villagers laying around. I don't normally do that. Now to the upper area. Looks like a bird went over there and decided he was going to take care of business. Took one down before we even started shooting at him.
Another sunset, and Alcarnus is still safe from the sudden madness that plagues Chaldeum. Though we are seeing an influx of hooded pilgrims for some Zakharum holy day, the demons out there are keeping their distance. I will double the guard at the gate. We must not be unprepared if our luck turns.
Okay, so we're just about done with this area now, and we'll be moving on, but we're going to move on in the next video. It's a very good bird to have. He takes matters into his own hands and just starts kicking butt. That's twice now. He already had one dead before we actually started shooting at him. Alright, Lair of the Witch. Now I'm trying to remember if this goes right into it or not. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and go down in there. And if it's the final fight, then that's a good thing. We'll just go ahead and finish it off. And it is. Okay, we'll just go ahead and finish it off. Be done with this whole area. And that'll be the end of the video, because then we'll go on to another quest.
The chase ends here.
It matters not. While you hunted me, Belial's Imperial Guard captured your little witch Leah. Soon, her power shall be his.
Not enough hatred.
Yeah, of course, we run out of hatred.
This is going poorly.
You think?
This was the least I could do for King. No one else will die at Magda's hands.
She was consumed by shadow. It pains me to see it.
When I joined the Coven, it was weak and idle. The leaders were content to do nothing, while the prime evils were imprisoned. I convinced another witch to help me poison them, and together we took control. She left some years later, but I continued, bringing the Coven to glory under Lord Belial.
Alright, so we're going to go on back out the way we came, which is a good thing because we can pick up anything that we did not get before. And I think there was a body over here. There we go.
Magda, such sad, sad tales have reached me of your truly abysmal failure to stop the enemy at the Cassine outpost. But at least the enemy's spy is being found. Once we eliminate her and her allies, this obnoxious little world will fall to me, and perhaps you, if you survive.
And that was the voice of Belial, who will be the first one of the prime evils that we will be going against. Not today, though, because we are done as soon as I go back, sell things, destroy things, identify things. Back to the hidden camp.
As her life was slipping away, Magda claimed that the demon lord Belial would reign over our world. I will die before I let such a dark fate come to pass.
Another thing I just realized, this is the one time I forgot to turn my TV or mute my TV. So we'll use the Book of Cain to identify both those objects at the same time. Saves a little bit of time. And none of those are things we can use. So instead of selling right now, we're going to destroy them over here.
Today, please look. You won't be disappointed.
That way we can get our fallen teeth back. What are we? Level 18. Let's see if our hand crossbows are any better than what we already have. No, we have to be 28. It's 10 more levels before we can make a better hand crossbow. Chances are, though, we'll find one that's better than that before we ever get there. At least until we get to that one. That ain't till level 42, and we're going to be probably fighting Diablo by then. So we won't get that till nightmare mode. I think she said she had new stuff again. And she does. That is, has the exact same magical properties as the one we have, but better protection. I don't know if it's going to make a big difference. The gloves, though, a lot more damage, and just a little, well, that's actually a lot less life, too, so that's something I'm going to have to think on. Chances are she's going to have different stuff, though, when we come back. That is pretty iffy there. Again, can only buy minor health potions from her, so we don't want to do that. We're just going to go ahead and end it here. Hopefully you enjoyed this session of gameplay. So now I've got two of them to download for you. I thought I was losing out on one, so that's why I went ahead and played again. But once I started Bandicam up, it had that fix, and I went for it. I don't know exactly when I will get the Van Helsing game going for you. I may do a little bit of that tonight. I don't know if I will upload it right away. I probably should, seeing how all these videos are taking up space. I can upload them, then I can get them moved to my other drive. If I can figure out how to get everything to start going directly to my D drive would be okay, but everything goes to C drive right now, and it doesn't give me a prompt, so I just have to move it when I'm done with it. Anyhow, hope you liked it. Like it if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. If this is your first time seeing it, I actually have from part 1 all the way up until this one, which is part 11 now. I'm doing the whole walkthrough, and I'm going to do it all the way up until I actually beat Diablo. If I get enough people that want to see me go through it all again in nightmare mode, I will do so. And if we actually succeed in getting through all that, then we have hell mode at the end, and everything is just very, very tough to beat. However, as you change all those levels, you also get to keep the ranking of your character, so you're still a bit mightier. Plus you get a lot more different magic items in nightmare mode and hell mode, so that you can protect yourself from those mightier demons. Hope you all enjoyed it. I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day, evening, whatever it is as you're watching this. Bye now.